we have Styles and Emma, and they're a ballet duo, and they are going to be competing against Kurtis Sprung, and this duel is going to be pretty epic too.
Listen, there's going to be a lot of great lines, a lot of great moments. I'm really excited to jump right into it.
Yeah, okay, let's watch.
Let it note that both individuals made it straight to the duels, so this should be a showdown.
Yeah, and they had no idea that they were competing against each other. Another reminder. From New York. Nice.
Clean.
Nice. Oh. They didn't hide that prep too well. Nice line. Beautiful. I love this
lines.
song. This song is so nice. Nice sway. And she's still on point. Oh my gosh.
You better believe it.
Look at those legs. Oh, that was a nice transition to the floor.
Such good
Look
dancers.
at his, oh, such soft landings. Yeah, they're very in sync. Nice line. Ooh, did you see that extension?
Oh, caught him midair.
Nice.
That's hard to do, actually.
It is,
and then
yeah.
the spin right after that, for sure.
Nice.
Clean.
Nice, they're in sync. Ooh, half a snake.
Half a snake, but she got out of it real quick.
Nice.
Dude, Kurtis is fired up.
Kurtis is so fired up. Oh my god.
Okay. I feel like there was...
All right. Okay, can I just quickly point out that they weren't even really looking at each other at the end there?
Listen, I got... yeah, there were some moments there, but let's jump into the next one. Let's go, Kurtis.
Next
Let's go,
one.
Kurtis!
Kurtis Sprung.
He's sleeping. What? Wake up, Kurtis. It's time to duel.
He's also from New York. Nice. Ooh, one-handed front walkover. I can do that. I love his emotion.
So clean.
It's like flying. Nice. He gets so high. I don't know how he gets that height. Nice. Ooh, that was great extension. Nice.
This man flies.
Oh my gosh. What?
Oh,
What
and
was
he's
that?
taking off his shirt midway through the...
What was that? No.
Oh.
Oh, such a nice moment. Oh, great shot. Oh, I
Shot
love
snappy tabs
this.
again.
Ooh. See how he made that ugly position look so beautiful? Oh.
Goodness me. Wow. Holy smokes. That was crazy. Listen, I gotta say something right out of the gate just because we watched Kurtis Sprung last. Again, I love what Styles and Emma were able to do. They're both talented dancers. They both had beautiful lines, okay? Styles and Emma, in side by side, doing the same lines at the same time with the same beautiful technique was impressive. But it boils down to this. When I watched Kurtis Sprung dance, I felt more emotion out of one of him than the two of them. And especially when you're doing contemporary or contemporary infused choreography, it is so important how much you connect to that choreography. And again, Kurtis Sprung had beautiful hang time, great flips and great tricks. This man might as well have been a basketball player with his vertical. But what I was saying was basically their ability to do those lines was great, but their ability to connect was something that was lacking. And Jenna pointed it out. That last moment was really is generally your selling point, especially doing a Lewis Capaldi song. And they sort of just were there together in it as opposed to seizing it. Whereas Kurtis Sprung had that moment with the back of his hand. And it was so impressive. Just it made me feel something. And he was looking at his hairs on the back of the hand. So, I mean, so just that alone was a huge differentiating factor for me.
And I think that I do agree with the judges because they made a great point about elegance versus raw emotion and rawness. And I just saw that differentiating factor between the duo and the soloist. And I do agree with your point in terms of that you saw the emotion more in the soloist than you did in the duo. And I think it brought me back a little bit.
Okay.
Because when we were first starting out, I remember that when we had to do emotional performances like that, I would not want to look Luka in the eye. Like, this is a true story. I would literally look at his cheekbones.
She would look right here. Like
it was here. It wasn't here.
And it was emotional. Like
I was like, yes.
Your cheek.
Cheekbones. It just kind of brought me back a little bit to like how we first started out and how we didn't have that connection towards each other as much. We had to like build that and we had to work on that. And I had to like open myself up to really being able to connect with him and to the emotion of what we were doing in the song and in the routine. Kurtis was also really great with his airtime. His airtime was really what got me. Like, he had great moments where he did this flip across the whole floor and he went sideways. It's not like, I've never seen that before. It was like a back handspring into like a layout, but it was like a layout into a side cartwheel. It was crazy.
I'm not gonna lie to you, you lost me there like halfway through your explanation there. Back handspring into a layout.
I'm sorry.
A side.
I don't know how to explain it.
It was a nice flip, but basically what boils it down to is that, again, Kurtis Sprung was able to bring the storyline that Emma and Styles weren't, even though they were comparable in the dance style, in the dance acumen. Their storytelling ability was the biggest differentiational factor. But let's go ahead and judge this thing and say, do we agree with the judges or not, and who we think to go in the next round? 3, 2, 1. So we agree. We do. I mean, again, and this is no slight in any direction at Styles and Emma, but again, when you're going to perform on that stage, you guys have to connect and have that moment in between the two of you for us to believe it, and it just so happens that Kurtis was able to do that with his own hands.
Yeah.